Today we're going to be going over 15 things you didn't know about Driving Empire, but before we do that, make sure to subscribe and drop a like in this video. But without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, now the first thing you might not have known about Driving Empire is the bus here is actually the oldest model in game. So this released back when the game first released back in 2019. That's how old this bus is. This bus model has been on Roblox longer than I have. That's how old this freaking bus model is. That's crazy. Like, it's so old, in fact, it's literally breaking. Like, the windows, for some reason, they're glitched now, and they're, like, half open. They're, like, triangles. Even the front windshield, too, is broken. You can see that weird triangle thing. The interior, it's so outdated. It's literally just a block for the seat. Like, literally a block there, and they called it a seat, bro. It looks terrible. I would say, matter of fact, it's so old, I think it's time for them to make a new bus. But that's the first fun fact that y'all didn't know. The next thing you might not have known about Driving Empire is that this Zenvo right here actually has a moving spoiler. So, like I was trying to say, the spoiler actually moves when you turn. Do you guys see this thing? Look at that. It like actually is moving as I actively turn. That is insane. Alright, next up. Now this one's pretty interesting. You know, if you're more of a new player that just started a year ago or so, you actually probably don't know this one at all. You might have never even heard of this, but before Driving Empire was called Driving Empire, it actually was called Wait For It for about a year or two before it was called Driving Empire. Like, I don't know how, like, some players just don't know that, but, like, it was literally a whole different name for this game, like, back when it first came out. So, like, I personally like the new name Driving Empire much better, but that's really interesting, like, how it literally was called something completely different before. Alright, our next fun fact. You might not know this, but the map is based on California. Now, a lot of people could assume that based off of, you know, some of the stuff like palm trees, for example, or maybe, you know, the nice sunshine and stuff like that, but there's actually some proof that this is California. Let me go ahead and show you. Alright, now in real life, California has the giant Hollywood sign, and in game, we have this giant sign called Wait For It, which is also a reference to the old name of the game, so I think that's pretty cool. Alright, you know the next thing you might not have known, you see this giant bridge here behind me. Now, since this map is based off of California, you know, you could assume that this might be a bridge in real life. Well, you would be correct, and I've actually been to this bridge in real life. So, this is a real life bridge right here, and I've literally been to this bridge. That's like, I don't know, that's a pretty cool fact about me and about the game, I guess. Like, that's kind of crazy. Alright, the next thing is the muffin room. I bet y'all had no clue. Right over here on this island, away from the city and stuff, there's just a little room here that no one knows about with some free muffins. Who doesn't like muffins? I don't know, I sure love them. So that's a pretty cool one, you know, kind of quick, but yeah, the muffin room. Go ahead, give it a check out, you know, it's pretty lit. Alright, next up. Now, inside of dealerships, there's these little people, you know, behind the stands. For example, at the dealership, you have this guy in this blue thing. Now, if you didn't know, these people are actually some of the old developers at the game. So this guy is the old owner of the game. He now still works here, but he used to own it. His name's Borgest. The guy at the aircraft dealership right here, his name is Nick. He used to be the community manager. And this guy right here at the boat dealership, he used to be the scripter for the game, I believe. Alright, now this next one might sound kind of crazy, but trust me, it's true, and you need to pay attention. If you don't like this video in the next 10 seconds, you could actually lose all your cars in Driving Empire. I know, I would be terrified too, so make sure you drop a like if you don't want that to happen. Alright, now if you've been playing this game for over a year, you definitely know this one, but for some of these newer players that are just starting this game, you probably have no clue about this, but they actually used to have a crate system in the game where you could pay either Robux or in-game money to spin a crate for a chance to get a car. So this was like the grand prize of one of the crates here, and any car with a golden background I believe is in the crate, so that's how you know if someone's with a crate car or not. So I would say that's pretty cool. Alright, next up is the Lego Man moved. Now, you guys have probably seen the Lego Man on the map, right? But he's over here now, and a lot of people probably remember he used to be, you know, right over there, I believe, where my mouse is. Yeah, right here. I think he used to be right here. He probably moved pretty recently. I think that's a recent change, but yeah. I mean, he was in this spot for like 2-3 years, so it's kind of weird that he just moved randomly. I don't know what that means, but the Lego Man moved. That's an interesting fact. Alright, next up, did you know that Lamborghini was the first brand to be removed from Driving Empire? Now, what I mean by that is a lot of brands ended up getting removed from Driving Empire over time due to copyright and stuff, but did you know that back when the first brand was removed, I think it was like 2 years ago now, it was Lamborghini, and now they are back in the game, officially partnered and licensed. We only have one Lamborghini so far, and that's this one, but They were the first brand to get removed. If y'all remember, you know, all the cars getting removed, they were the first ones. Next up, did you know that this car right here is the only car in game that had a limited amount produced? So basically what I mean by that is this car was a limited many years ago. I think back in 2021. Jeez, that's crazy. That's like 3-4 years ago almost. Wow. Okay, so basically this was the first and last, I don't know why they only did one, but it was like a limited serial number thing. So there was only about 1,000 of them that you could get. There might have been a few more than 1,000. I know it was at least 1,000 though. And once they were all sold out, they were all sold out. Nowadays, that would sell out instantly. But back then, it lasted for about 2 hours, and you know, it's a really rare car since like there were literally only 1,000 available for people to be able to get. I think that's pretty cool. Alright, now this next one you guys probably didn't know because you're probably broke in Driving Empire. No, I'm kidding. I'm sure you got a bit of money, but still, I mean, I doubt you guys have ever bought this yacht. Now, did you know, if you spend $50 million to get the most expensive vehicle in the game, which is a yacht, you can't even walk on it. This yacht is literally hollow. You cannot walk through it. Biggest waste of money. I hate it. That's a fun fact, I guess, but it's also an annoying fact. You know, why the heck can't I walk on my yacht? I don't know, but I think you should be able to. Why can't I? It's not fair. Next up, did you know in this $16 million mansion, there's actually a working gym? Let me show you. So right down here, you can see me walk into this gym, but did you know you can actually hit bench? That's right. Oh yeah, we're doing a workout in Driving Empire right now. Check me out. I'm lifting this crazy weight. I think that's pretty cool that they actually decided to make an animation for this. It looks pretty cool, you know, how you have your arms out and stuff like that. And last but most certainly not least, you guys see that crazy giant tower right there? You can actually climb up that thing and get a pretty nice view. So let me go ahead and climb up it and show you. And just like that, we are at the top. This is crazy. Look at the view we get from up here. This is amazing. But that's 15 facts you probably didn't know about Driving Empire. I truly hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to drop a like. I would truly appreciate it. Subscribe and the notification bell. Check out this video on screen here. YouTube thinks you'll like it. And yeah, I will see you all in the next one. Peace.